Imran, it's such a pleasure to have you here again. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. You know that buzz that you felt for the few weeks after Imaginary Girl? Describe that buzz you felt knowing that it's out there.
I only had the buzz when the album came.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that's it. This is just a single. This is just a very small part of my...
The buzz, the full buzz.
Creativity, basically.
When you put a song out there, what does it feel like?
It feels like you're relieved or something.
You're relieved?
Yeah.
So why do you hold on to them for so long before you put them out?
But because it's not the right timing.
Okay. What does your timing depend on? Your mood?
Yeah, mood, the weather outside. Yeah, anything. News.
Okay.
Like you cannot take a song out if you know that people are dying in Syria and stuff, you know? People don't do that.
Imran, that's really thoughtful. Like what you just said is not something I expect Imran Khan to tell me.
Because, you know, you can see what's happening around the world and it's not good, you know. I personally think we have to, like, if something is happening, we have to sing about it. Like, do you know that people are dying, little kids, and you just saying that doesn't make any sense to me.
So you do have a perspective and an opinion on things beyond music?
Of course.
So why
it's not all about music.
Yeah. So why do you not share those with the world?
I keep that for myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you think that it's getting to a point now where...
It's like a girlfriend. You don't want to share your girlfriend with everyone, you know?
That's like your opinions. You don't want to share your opinions with everyone.
And my ideas.
And your ideas.
Yeah.
But is it getting to a point now where it is time to use your music for a social reason?
Yeah.
And what's going to be... Do you know what that cause will be that you want to champion?
This new single.
This single is tackling what's happening in the world?
No, in the industry.
In the industry?
Yeah. After the Unforgettable album, I was like independent with my own record label called Ike Records. And yeah, I came with the first single with that, Satisfyer. That's like 35 million hits on YouTube. And then second, I came with Imaginary. And the third one is not even called the title, but I just gave the name Hattrick.
Hattrick was the idea of completing this trilogy of songs.
Exactly.
What is Hattrick about?
The whole industry. Like, I'm fed up, and this is my answer to them. There's a lack of creativity.
Okay.
Like a big gap. But as a solo artist, I cannot feel that it's so big, that gap. Like the hole is so big. Yeah, I will fit in it, but yeah, that's it. There's so much more that people can do.
Why is it that the British Asian or the Asian music scene hasn't moved forward?
I don't know. They're too lazy, I think. They want everything, but they're not working hard enough. I'm not saying everyone. They are just, most of them, not working hard.
Not everyone, but most of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I do listen to Mickey sing.
Okay.
He's good. He's doing different than the industry.
Who else?
Diljit Dosanjh. He's good. You know what? Like the traditional side, he's doing it good. But again, you know, like, you have to come with something different that even the mainstream is looking like, what is this?
Isn't that the problem, though? Because there was a time, like around 2004, 2005, 2006, when you dropped Nina Chle, there was a buzz in the mainstream about the British Asian music scene. There was artists who were making it into the charts. But that's all died down.
Yeah,
so why bother trying harder when you're not going to get acceptance?
That means, like, you're not working hard enough. That's the whole point. Like, you need to work harder.
Okay.
And be creative.
And that's why
you call yourself an artist, you know?
What's your definition of artist?
Like art. The word says it itself. And I'm by myself, like from a young age, I'm very creative.
But what if your interpretation of art is different to somebody else's? Like the other artists who are out there, for them, their music is their art. So is it fair to say that they're lacking creativity?
Yeah, because it's not working for them. So they're doing something wrong.
Okay.
And I'm not downgrading them. I'm just helping them, motivating them.
By putting out Hattrick?
Exactly.
Okay, so...
Like people say there's no money in this industry. How can you say that? There's no money in this industry. Where did I got this Rolex from? Where did I get this chain, diamond chain? Where do I got my Mercedes from? From this industry. It's so simple.
And is it a risky move? Because...
No, not at all. Because I think anything I drop, people will love it.
That's some confidence.
I have a lot of confidence. You know, I'm born with it.
You have confidence in your fans, or you have confidence in your sound?
In my fans, in my sound. You know what it is? I work very hard. When I say I work very hard, that means like I'm not working like physically like very hard. I'm just like create like in the mind. It's all in the mind, you know. Were
you told not to make a song like this?
Yeah.
And what did you say?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it anyways. I don't care about their opinion.
Okay.
I have my own. I'm not a follower. I'm a leader.
Whose opinions do you trust?
Like where I see, like because I'm not perfect. Like I'm learning too. From the past 7 years, I'm still learning. I'm still gonna learn. And of course, if I hear some things from people, I do listen to. But when I think like, no, this is not in my, like it's not for me what he's saying, then I just don't listen to it.
Some people wouldn't take the issue of the industry seriously enough to write about it. What makes you write about something that you're part of, something that somebody could throw that criticism back in you?
Because you have to relate yourself to people, you know, who are in those kind of situations. Like Bewafa, when I came with Bewafa, they thought like, oh, he must be hurt by a girl. But no, it's not really a girl. It's like more like I'm putting myself in that situation. Like, what if a girl betrayed me or whatever, you know?
Now, it's been about 8 years since the album came out. So now you're probably a little bit more happy to talk about those tracks and what the real meaning is. Was there somebody who's Chalice Brava running after you?
Yeah, back in the...
There was?
Yeah, that's true. But I just made it like a creative song out of it.
There couldn't have been 40 brothers. How many brothers were running after you?
4. Just add the 0 in.
So you said you weren't bewafa by a girl. What were you bewafa by?
I never been bewafa by.
You were never bewafa?
No.
Nobody ever cheated on you?
No.
So that song wasn't about an actual person?
No.
It wasn't?
It's more like for those people who did get betrayed by girls, you know?
Yes,
and it's not all about guys always, you know, like guys are bad and, you know, men are very bad. It's girls too, you know, like women are too.
Yeah.
Like bad as much as men are. They're good with hiding.
So with Bewafa, you were saying, I feel you, bro. I feel your pain. Yeah. Here's one for you.
Yeah.
What about Amplifier? What was the real meaning behind Amplifier?
Amplifier was more like, it was a coincidence. It was meant to be.
Okay.
That would be my breakthrough.
Oh, yeah. So you knew that track was
My manager was not believing me. Aaron was not believing in me. Like, are you sure, Imran? From Ni Nachla to suddenly this. Are you sure you're making a switch? You need to... I was like, as you said before, I'm very confident with my stuff, you know.
Yeah. And what about Satisfier as well? Because Satisfier, like...
Satisfier, it's again, something different, you know. That was the first song what I ever created after the Unforgettable album.
Okay.
When I used to live in the UK.
Okay.
I wrote the song when I was in London.
Why did you move out of London?
Because I thought like there's so much, like everything is for me is good here. Like the fans are here.
Yeah.
The Asian community is here. The radio stations are here. There's anything like that in Holland. So I thought, let me move there, you know, and let's see. And I was flying a lot and I did a lot of shows here in that time. And I thought, let me just live there for 1.5 years. I stayed at King's Cross. And suddenly I had the stalkers waiting downstairs.
No way.
You know, like fans and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't mind, but after a while, you know, you get tired of that. So I thought, no, this is not a good plan.
So then you moved back because of that?
Yeah.
But wasn't there more...
I was not focusing anymore.
Okay. Too much distraction around?
Too much distraction then, you know, like people will come to my house like, hey, let's chill and let's go there, let's go do that.
Yeah.
I said, no, man, I'm here to focus, like... That's the whole reason.
Do you regret that time? Do you think that you would have released music quicker if you hadn't moved to London?
Yeah. And I stayed in Dubai as well. But that was even more worse.
I can imagine it's much worse.
Like too luxurious, man. I was like, I made it. I don't need to do anything anymore.
Do you think...
I don't want to come to Dubai and live while I'm making music. I want to come to Dubai like when I'm done with music.
So tell me what you're doing in The Hague to make this album come out quicker. Because, come on, how much longer can you make the fans wait for a full album?
Like, to be honest, it's not like I'm not doing anything. The reason that the album is like delayed so much is because of Aaron. Like, Aaron has had some issues with other stuff, and I was relying on him.
Okay.
And we built an empire together.
Totally.
And then suddenly, like, he had his own plans, he had his own point of view, but it didn't work out. So now we came to a decision like, okay, Aaron is not going to make the whole album because it's going to be too much for him to work. We're going to, like, give it in parts to our producers, new producers. So Aaron doesn't have that whole burden on his head.
Do you take loyalty really seriously?
Very seriously.
Is that why you and Aaron are still working together?
Yeah. Like, I understand the whole game. And I feel like I'm flying the plane.
Where'd you make the decision to work with a different producer?
Like, you cannot eat every day biryani, you know.
I can. I can eat biryani every day.
Every day, you know.
Not every day.
For the past few years, you know. Like, I want to give new talent chances as well. They are very young.
Who is this producer?
Don Ray.
Okay.
He's from Holland. He's born and raised in Holland. And he's from origin South American.
What do you like about Don Ray to let him...
He's first of all young.
Okay.
He's 23 years old. And I remember that I came in this industry, I was 23 years old. And the time when I met him, he was like 19, 20. And he wasn't that good enough, but I could see like he can be something.
Okay.
He can be a part of the IK team, you know. And I saw him like, yeah, you need to work harder if you want to work with me. Because I cannot come out with like weak beats.
When did you tell him this?
Yeah, like straight away. Like when I heard his beats and stuff, I said, show me your beat. He came with a hard drive, you know, and I was sitting in the studio. I said, play me your stuff. What's your best song? Imagine someone biggest in front of you. Like, what are you going to show me?
What, like you're not big enough? You were big enough
I'm not
to
big
be...
enough yet. Not yet. I'm going to be honest. Like, I'm not where I want to be yet.
Okay.
Not yet. It's just a start, man. It's just one album, remember.
You're featuring a new rapper as well.
Yeah.
Whose name is?
Diego Mussolini.
Who is he? Where's he come from?
Yeah, I just found him on the streets, you know. Like, he was at the coffee shop, and I just saw him. And
Are you serious right now?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, in my area, in my hometown. And he was just standing there. Like, I said, okay, do you work? What do you do? Because he had loads of tattoos on his body and stuff, you know, on his neck, everywhere.
Okay.
Arms. I said, what do you do? He said, I rap. I said, oh, okay. Show me what you have, you know. And then he just flowed something, and I just told him, like, let's go to the studio. Just took him straight
That
away.
easy?
Yeah, and he just recorded in a half an hour, and that's what Hattrick is.
Do you feel like you have good instinct? Like, how could you tell that some guy...
I know what's real in it.
Okay.
I know what's worth something, you know.
Okay.
I can see that.
Okay. So is this somebody who we're going to see you collaborating with a lot more as well?
Yeah. I'm pushing him, basically. Like, I'm helping him.
Do you feel like it's time to do that now?
Yeah.
10 years in the game.
Yeah.
Is it time to nurture new talent?
Yeah, definitely, I think. Because you cannot do by yourself everything. You need to show, like, hey, I give people a chance as well. It's not like I'm keeping everything for myself. But if you have something, then I cannot sign you and not doing anything for the sake of, like, just to get famous and stuff. No, you need to have something in house.
Do you know roughly when you think you'll drop the album? Or
The
not
album?
yet?
Like, this year is for my album, basically.
Okay.
No singles. Yeah, maybe I'll throw another single.
Now carry on throwing the singles. We'll take them.
Yeah, but on the end of the day, you know, I have to drop an album as well.
That's true.
Like, people should drop albums instead of singles. Because I know back in the days, no one used to drop a single until I came with singles, you know?
I think Drake copied you, personally. I think he took...
Yeah, I don't want to say that, but yeah, you can say that. I sometimes think Apple copied me.
Apple copied you.
Yeah, sometimes I think that.
Why do you think that?
Because they don't say when it's out.
Yeah.
And I never say dates, you know?
Well, you're a trendsetter, so, you know, you set the trend for a lot of people.
I wish there were like 10 people in this industry like me.
Yeah.
I would love to work with them.
The world would be a better place.
No, the Punjabi industry would be in a better place.